It's Concepcion.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
Swarm with the pass rush is sacked.
The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry up.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
On the run, he'll let it go.
He's got it in the open. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is complete to the tight end.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
First and 10 play coming up. We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. He's past the marker and still going. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. At the 10, touchdown, Notre Dame, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Reed. Looking deep in the very first play. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's P. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team.
And the Notre Dame offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Using his legs. It's Price. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Receiver in motion now. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offensive football at the 40.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a 1-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Aggies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking downfield. It's Reed. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Goes out to stiff arm. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Price. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's low. Heads out of bounds with a short gain on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
QB decides to keep it here. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Pulls it in. It's Moss. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
To throw, it's Reed. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position.
First and 10.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Looking to throw it on first down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 2nd and 10 here. On the ground, it's low. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. The
quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The returner is tackled by this man-coverage team. Here on first down. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Reed. Tries the right with a quick throw. Downfield shot. Balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there. Maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He hauls it in to the 25, still running. Touchdown, Aggies. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates the bell, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's Payne. And he started in the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Will take over. First and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Past the 30. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
They're going to run the option. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
But if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hand.
The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there. Texas A&M getting set with a first and 10 now.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
Here's a first and 10 play. Back to pass. It's Reed. The pocket breaking down. Pass rush again. Score.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Defense is coming after him. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Defense will set up inside the 5. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. First down here at the 45. One explosive play has gotten this drive going, and they're set up near midfield. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Getting set. Here's second down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
He's looking deep again. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Hey, what are you doing? It's the first half, nigga. It's the first half. You have to punt it. What are you doing?
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. To throw, it's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. And the softball QB with an inaccurate throw put behind his man.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Booted out of bounds. The offense is starting out from a 40. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. He gets loose. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Notre Dame, 7.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
That's caught. It's falling. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Hey, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
We're going to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
So the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying for a fourth down completion. The pass rush closing in. Looking to the end zone. And he's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Back to throw. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop him now before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Movement here from the tight end. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Irish. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. On the run, it's Moss. Fights through a tackle. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Oh, it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Makes a quick catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty and the line, he means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
PAT puts him up 13 now.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 27, number 8.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Notre Dame offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They're going to run it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wide out. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him a ball game.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. time, a completion. The ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Almost out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense cannot be stopped. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 20 in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Payne. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
The game offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. Bites off a defender. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that previous play. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw. It's Carr. A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Oh, it's another incompletion. It's just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get in the sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. First down. We're going to throw the football. Punt quickly. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Set up here. It's third down. Leaning on the run game here. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. He keeps it on the design run. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. So they get the first down, and that could be the dagger this defense needed to stop right there. The offense can begin to think about celebrating.
What a gutsy call here by the head coach to go for this with fourth down with the lead late in the game. Give them all the credit for the execution. This game's not over, but the defense, the only chance they really have now is they got to rip that ball out and try to get a turnover.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
That's good for a
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's third and goal. Receiver makes the catch. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense really clicking. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they're trying to punch it in here. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 42, Notre Dame.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time.
Will take over. First and 10.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the grab. It's low. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Caught over the middle. It's low. Look out, he's loose. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Notre Dame 28.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in?
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Game is clearly wrapped up, but the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Oh, it's a fake trying to run for the score. Tackle short of the goal line, to the gamble going for two does not work.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Texas A&M.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kick is a square kick. Taken by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting him off. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Alabama Crimson. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Dropping back, it's Reed. It's complete on the right side. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Wants to throw on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the Doak. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hale. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Reed. He unleashes a long one. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Never had a chance to get rolling. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. From the gun. Give on the inside. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To throw, it's Reed. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams,
breaks free in the middle. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, tie.
This guy just has a nose for the ends.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Here comes the heat. Finds his man. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Lewis. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% of the season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
You can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. And that's a reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third down, going up top. Might be looking to run. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll give it to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. Down at the 16-yard line, and they're threatening to score in the waning moments of the half. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Reed. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. Alabama quickly back to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. The Tide with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. On the run deep down the right side. What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just sings it in there. A little Baryshnikov for the toe tap.
And that is a big-time play for the offense. The defense knew coming into this game they had to keep this guy bottled up and keep him in the pocket. That didn't happen there. He was able to buy time, extend the play. Receivers are in scramble drill mode. He finds a guy. He's accurate, off schedule, and the defense now has to do a much better job keeping this guy contained, or they are going to get lit up just like that.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. And the Heat will get home and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sacked 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the 5th. Here comes that Alabama offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Reed. Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Makes the grab. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Wants to throw it. Buys a little extra time. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it...
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it off. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They'll run play action. Dances away. He's going to take off.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. That they have to affect him and they have to dictate to him. So that time they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and...
He's loose. The 20. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw at Simpson. Pressure coming. That's caught. It's Lewis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to...
Snags it on the right. He's into the open down the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Buys a little time with his feet. Gets dropped.